Law Simplified with Justice, the new informative, educative, and thought-provoking program is what you need to keep abreast with law and politics. This exciting and truly refreshing program is anchored by Justice Maduforo, a solicitor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a soul-searching discussion. We've been dissecting under the individual rule, those under 18 and those above 18 years of age as well.
Law Simplified with Justice understands that law is a powerful driver to human behavior. It is therefore poised to simplify the law and get you to take action.
We'll bring it to your doorstep as simplified, the way that you will understand.
Contact Justice by calling 07931 727 597 or email lawsimplifiedwithjustice@yahoo.co.uk. Law Simplified with Justice, bringing the best to the audience.
Viewers, we've been discussing here discretionary leave to remain application. There are so many criteria of which one can bring this application to the Home Office. And how can I do this? Depends on your circumstance. And it's important that you bring this together. The last caller who called in now has made mention about the family. It is important. The concession which has been removed now brings the principle back, of which that your circumstances will be gauged to consider whether your application will be successful or not. So whether you have a 1-day-old child, 5-years-old child, 10-years-old child, you can still be eligible to make this application. And the chances of success, we don't want to go into chances of success here because it's a discretionary application. But leave the applicant with some form of relief having lodged the application.
Certainly it does, yes.
It does have the applicant to lodge an application. There's a lot of changes with the Home Office, and these days we see that applications lodged are considered very quickly. Or different from before, when you lodge an application, it takes a year for even the Home Office to write you, or rather to consider the application. Now, in this era where applications are considered within a reasonable number of times, is it advisable that applicants will come in, put in the application, at least know their fate within a reasonable point in time? And the wide application is pending, what next do you suggest them to do afterwards?
I know we used to have a saying that no news was good news. That's no longer
Absolutely.
the case as
Absolutely,
you
absolutely.
suggest now. Of course, putting in an application for someone who is unlawfully in the United Kingdom or at risk of being unlawfully in the United Kingdom, we may need to come back to that point of people who are at risk of being unlawfully in the United Kingdom. But putting in an application in all cases is a relatively good idea. What you need to be advised of, what you need to be abreast of is the prospect of success.
On the prospect of success, I'll have a call coming through. Abe calling through. You're tuned into the program. Please, can I have your name and where you come?
Hello.
Hello, hi. You're welcome to Law Simplified with Justice. Where are you calling from, Abe?
I'm calling from.
We are talking about discretionary leave to remain in the United Kingdom. Go straight to your question.
Okay, I just have a quick question. Well, my question is actually from your socket. So is that okay?
Yes, we will attempt to do justice to that, and if we can't, obviously you can call us back after this program, and then we can take it on from there.
Okay, can I give you the question now?
Yes, just be brief. Just brief question, please.
Okay, I've got someone that's been in this country. She came into this country 2003 as an asylum seeker.
Yes,
okay.
Go on.
Okay, 2003 as an asylum seeker, and now she's got like 2 kids. And she believes that she should be qualified for a kind of stay under the legacy case that she was told. She put in an application since 2008, I believe, and it's still pending. What's her hope on it?
Right, you said she lodged in an asylum application.
She came in 2003, which she claimed to be an asylum seeker and was declined.
Right.
She's been in the country, and 2008, she lodged in an application as a legacy case because she's got a child. Now she just wanted to know because her application is in the Home Office now, but she hasn't heard anything from
It's pending, the legacy application.
I think she was placed under the legacy case.
Right.
I think that's what I heard.
Let's ask a quick question. When did she make the application for asylum?
She came in 2003 as an asylum seeker but was declined.
No, I mean, when was the application made? There's a difference between coming in aren't making the application unless you did both of them at the same time. Do you know the date the application was made? 2003 is relevant. We're just trying to see if we can narrow it down.
Which year did she make the application for asylum?
2003.
Was that the same year she came in?
2003 May.
Right. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for calling. We'll attempt to address that issue. This is a legacy issue. It's still pending. So basically, the answer here will be to wait for that result to come out.
Indeed, that is if she's been placed under the legacy casework procedure, actually, because the cut-off date, if I am correct, is sometime on the 2nd of March 2003. The asylum application would have to have been made by
between that period,
sometime before March 2003.
That's correct.
So that's something to check. But if she's been sent the form, she should go on, complete the form, and follow it up. I'm sorry now, not 2003, 2007. So she should come under the legacy casework instructions.
So the matter is that it advises to just hang on to until that decision is taken before you can now make any other application. You have our number and our email on there. Once the decision is taken, and then if it's adverse, you can contact us and we can see how we can assist you as well from there. Thank you so much for calling, Abe. We are still going on to discuss this matter. Now, we've discussed the issue about the criminal records of people who make this application. We discussed that as well. Now, the question now is that there are categories of those who can fall in under the discretionary leave to remain application. Now, the issue now is that if I may place that into two categories, the categories of people who have not made any application in the United Kingdom, but obviously have now formed family life while they are still living here, and to those who obviously will be eligibly be able to make an application within the immigration rules, but due to one factors, they cannot meet the other threshold, which obviously requires them to travel abroad to make the application and come back. But they are lodging in a legitimate application within the rules. But with obvious reason, they can't lodge this application outside the United Kingdom when they have no leave to remain here. That is a discretionary leave again that comes in there. So they can still lodge the application in the United Kingdom here. But the discretion comes in again as to how, what are the criteria of which the Home Office, the Secretary of State will be looking at to see whether to grant that application here or insist that that applicant travels back to his country to lodge an application.
Law Simplified with Justice, the new informative, educative, and thought-provoking program is what you need to keep abreast with law and politics. This exciting and truly refreshing program is anchored by Justice Maduforo, a solicitor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a soul-searching discussion here with my colleague. We've been dissecting sole responsibility under the immigration rule, those under 18 and those above 18 years of age as well.
Law Simplified with Justice understands that law is a powerful driver to human behavior. It is therefore poised to simplify the law and get you to take action.
We'll bring it to your doorstep and simplified the way that you will understand.
Contact Justice by calling 07931 727 597 or email lawsimplifiedwithjustice@yahoo.co.uk. Law Simplified with Justice, bringing the best to the audience.